Shalom, everybody. I'm thinking about marriage today. I've been married now for about 20 and a half years, 5 children. My oldest 2 children are married to their respective spouses, and I have one grandson, praising Yahweh for that. So I've got a little bit of experience under my belt, but I don't count it a lot of experience, even though it's 20 years. And that's just from maturing and getting older. I would suggest, before I begin to give you my counsel, that you find somebody that's been married longer than me and has a happy marriage and good children and good grandchildren, like 30, 40, 50 years experience, and ask them your marriage questions, and then listen. Do not try to argue, but listen to the elders' advice, the elder men, the elder women. So sometimes when I talk to or counsel husbands about their biblical duties in the home and in the marriage, they say, well, I'll do what I'm supposed to do when my wife begins to straighten her act up. And then I talk to wives and they say, well, I'll do what I need to do when my husband starts to do his part. He's not doing his part, so I'm not going to do my part. And that is not the right attitude to take. In any relationship, whether you're dealing with marriage or boss to worker or a church relationship or what have you, when you're dealing with all of that, any relationship, you do your part to the best of your ability and do it with joy as unto the Lord. And then what you will see, guaranteed, what you will see is you will see a change in the relationship on the other party. Now, I'm not talking about, before you do something like this, I'm not talking about you go home this evening and you do one little thing and you say, nothing changed, Brother Matthew, that was bad counsel, what are you talking about? No, this has to be a consistent and persistent ongoing activity in your life. And so if you're a husband and you've been not doing your duties as a husband, spend an entire month. Take 30 days to go above and beyond anything that you have ever done, and treat your wife like a queen. Wait on her, serve her in any capacity that you can, and she'll be like, what's got into you? What'd you do with my husband? Who are you? What's your last name? You got a mask on? Things like that. But what'll happen, though, is you will wash your wife with the water of the Word when you begin to do what Yahweh has called you to do. And it's the same thing for the wife. 1 Peter 3 talks about how that wives with unbelieving husbands are to submit to them, so that if any obey not the word, they may be won without a word by the conduct of their wives. And so Peter is telling the wives there to submit and serve their even unbelieving husbands, and don't speak to them and try to teach them or tell them what to do. Show them Christ in your actions, and then watch over a period of time in consistency. Watch them begin to humble themselves, and the pride begin to weaken because of the Christian life that is being lived. And so my suggestion for both husbands and wives is stop worrying so much about what the other one is doing and do your part. Okay, and I'm not saying this is a foolproof thing. I understand there's situations that arise and problems that arise in marriages, and some people are unrepentant and they want to just fly the coop, and that's totally unbiblical and unscriptural. And I understand that happens. But in generally speaking, you're going to be able to change the relationship that you're in by pointing the fingers at yourself and not at somebody else. That's my thought for today. It's been a while since I did one of these. That's my thought for today, though. Have a good day, and shalom.